both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Tsumugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
I'm actually getting like high anxiety right now.
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again? Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that! This is all Kokichi's trap!
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to...
You want proof? I've got your proof. After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there? Kokichi said it himself.
I can't take this. My heart can't take this.
Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall. The culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
It's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit! Congrats, Gonta!
Indeed,
What?
that rooftop
Really?
was at the ceiling. If that were the truth, but Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But that's a
No,
big but.
that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Oh, because he was raised by wolves.
Looks like Shuichi got it.
He's
I'll leave
essentially
the rest to
Tarzan.
him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Yes, anime Tarzan.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Wait, I got something.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Oh, this is weird.
Never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? Damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi?
Oh, shit.
Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
Shit.
Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my damn it! Who do you
This
want to
game.
believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Say truth this, truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe?
God damn.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Truth this, truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you
Damn
want
it.
to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop! Who do you want to
Whoa!
believe?
What the fuck? What did I just?
Remember what Kokichi has
Oh.
done to us! Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us!
This is me. This is my life
Remember
now.
how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Outside. Oh wait, shit!
Who do
It
you
was
want to believe?
discovered toilet paper outside of the mansion.
Remember what Kokichi has
I was
done to
fucking
us.
up. I was
Remember
raised.
how Gonta's always tried to protect. Damn it!
There we go.
There's no way to leave the mansion from
Discovered
the
toilet paper
rooftop!
outside of the mansion.
Who do you
What? 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 Am I just stupid? Hey, well,
You want to believe.
don't answer that.
Remember
Mom.
what Kokichi has done to us. Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion
Outside
from
of
the
the mansion,
rooftop.
paper discovered.
Who do you want to believe? Remember what
I feel like
Kokichi
I'm
has
fucking
done
up the
to us.
phrasing.
Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. How could Gonta be the culprit? Damn it!
I'm really.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop. Who do you want to believe?
Damn it.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop.
The J.K. Simmons voice? Who? Kaito? No, that's
Who do you want to believe?
how not to burn sausage.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us.
So many people who probably play this game are gonna be fucking pissed at me because they're like, it's so easy. And like,
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop.
discovered toilet paper outside the mansion.
Who do you want to believe?
How am I fucking up that phrasing? How am I fucking up that phrasing? All right, you know what? 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 Fuck it. Toilet paper. Discovered toilet paper outside of the mansion.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Damn it! There's no way to
So,
leave the mansion.
discovered
from the
toilet paper
rooftop.
outside of the mansion. Do you wholeheartedly like this game? I do. I personally do. This is just different from the rest of the game. Actually, no. I don't remember if the other games had something like this.
There's no way to.
Outside of the mansion, toilet paper discovered. No, that's not said correctly. Discovered outside of the mansion. No. Discovered toilet paper. I'm trying to phrase it correctly. I don't want to look up the fucking thing. I don't want this to be like Final Fantasy 13. Discovered mansion. Let me type this down to see if I can phrase it. What a mansion. So we got discovered. That's ED. Toilet paper. Outside of the mansion. That it was, Fram. That it was. Discovered toilet paper outside of the mansion. Huh, I'm trying to think how it could be phrased correctly. Toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion. Discovered outside of the mansion toilet paper. So there would have to be a mansion toilet paper discovered outside of. I'm trying to phrase it correctly. I gotta pee. Like, I really have to pee. But I don't want to leave and then come back and be like, oh, yeah, I figured out the answer. When in reality, I just checked online and then I spoil it for myself. Discovered toilet paper outside of the mansion. Shit. Or a bottle, yeah. Toilet paper discovered
Leave the mansion from the rooftop.
outside of the mansion.
It's here.
Jesus Christ!
Damn it!
I just had to flip fucking toilet paper.
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Because it doesn't break.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Mew's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they used the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
He's lying.
Stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like an
believe
idiot.
in Gota till the very end.
No, there was something that the toilet paper
Okay,
could have
good
been
night.
tied to.
What?
There!
I got health back though.
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there.
Good.
However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I just ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Oh, when Samugi and Shuichi came out. He was too cool. He was too school for cool. I don't know, Wade. Talk to him. Whisper to him. Tell him careless whispers.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
But how?
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop! I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me.
Oh shit. Priority.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
okay?
Jesus, that hurts me a lot. We're right at the end of the fucking case. So where are we going? Something must have went wrong. Something must have went wrong.
Last night.
Okay, we're gonna have like a
After being convinced
review
by
of
Mew,
the whole
we all
events.
walked into the virtual world.
Something must have happened when Gonta put in the wires into his headset.
To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she
It's
took
funny,
out a
this
bottle
art
of
actually looks
poison
really nice. Except for like pretty much everything else, it's where it looks kind of
and placed
bad.
it on Kokichi's seat.
It's weird. There are some moments where the art's like, it looks pretty good, and then there are moments where it's like, oh,
When we returned.
oh, that looks bad.
Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world
Good.
was to kill Kokichi
Good
in the
dude,
virtual
do that.
world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
But Kokichi must... Okay, I'm trying to get back to the game.
After we
Kokichi
all logged
must
in,
have known about
you
that.
explained the world to us.
But how?
Use the salon phone to lock out. Objects are unbreakable.
How did he take
Your
advantage
avatars
of that?
use
That's
all
my
5
question.
senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed.
That's what I'm saying.
But it seems as though right after logging
Was
in,
it because of the
when
error?
Kokichi and the culprit went outside,
Because even if
we were
Gonta is saying that he
already
doesn't
working together
remember...
to execute the murder.
I forget, what were the specific... Like, what wires connected to
Eventually,
what?
we met up with
I know one had, like,
Kokichi
memory and the other one
across
had
the river to the
something else. But Gonta reversed it. That was the problem.
chapel. You had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion. While Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
But what was Miyu's motive, though? That's also another question. Something that comes to mind is that, like, what was her reason to do all this shit?
She dropped the bridge
Well,
into the
attempted
river.
to murder someone.
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon.
I hope there's a reason as to why
Kaito searched the roof.
Gonta agreed.
Tsumugi searched the dining room.
There's always a reason for pretty much everything in this.
I searched the kitchen.
I really like the
And
chibi
finally,
art.
The culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. the same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and a toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit
Jesus,
snuck up
better
from
plan
behind.
B. Oh man, I'm really hoping that they explain everything that happened, or
And used the toilet paper from the
God.
mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
I don't remember who decided to go where, or how did we decide? How did we decide to go where in the mansion? Was it when we were at the mansion, or
Mew's
was it
avatar
when we
was
were in the
strangled
chapel
to
with
death,
everyone?
And the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the
I heard it's a
culprit
lot
tossed the toilet
easier
paper
than
somewhere nearby.
Batman to get the collectibles. Batman is a fucking nightmare.
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
Wow. Oh.
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Going to not really understand, 'cause going to not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right.
Oh, Jesus, come on.
Going
That's
to
not fair.
trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible things?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
Press F to pay your respects.
Is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already?
Jesus.
What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Please stop.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby. Now then, pull yourselves together and
Doesn't
let's
say anything.
begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face-off!
This makes me really sad.
Time!
On top of that, I'm pretty sure someone did spoil this for me. It was someone that came to the stream like a while ago.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Fucking spoilers. Yeah, that was the one thing. Because it was like in the first chapter. And I was talking to the person, I was like, oh man, I really love Gonta and all this other shit. And I was like, oh yeah, it's sad what happens to him. And I was like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, it's really sad. And I was like, what? And they were like, oh, no, I could be joking. And I'm like, oh, please don't tell me you just spoiled it for me. Like, I don't want Gonta to die. Here we are.
Absolutely right. Let me
Jesus.
hear your joyful voices. Let me hear your joyful voices.
Damn.
Just that sound clip. Damn. Oh, Kyle the bear. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay! And another thing.
Michi. 11 things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game and the class trial. And I said I'd put a motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. That was just a lie. Oh, so it was just a lie. You just laughed it off? You satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? And is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. Gonta?
Please stop.
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
Alright, Wade, I'll be seeing ya.
Because...
What? When do we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? We're going back to the... Wade.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I could combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Oh god, it's a thing.
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening? Huh?
Is this Gonta?
Huh?
Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic, and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. I'm just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand. Who is Alter Ego person?
now then.
See? It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then other Gonta. Tell Gonta.
Why?
Why? Why did Gonta kill Miu? Kill Miu? Why does other Gonta know about...
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone? Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Miu? Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone?
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight Exisals. Gonta feel frustrated because Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how how this Gonta feels. Jesus, so many Gontas. Technically, they are the same person. So that why Gonta think he had to do it for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So Gonta kill me. What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all. Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So if you remember what happened at that time. We should prevent another murder from happening. Yoink, I'll take that car key then.
Huh?
The car key. So you used it? After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the car key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? Mono. But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miyu's plan. And it hit me. If I combine the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey.
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again. Again?
In other words,
Let me chime in. The motive key card that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me, but then Kokichi suggested we reuse the motive. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time, and I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded up the flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation. Memories of the outside world in the flashback light. The secret of the outside world in the virtual reality, the virtual world was about the flashback light. And if it was the flashback light, It would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories. What are you saying? But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place? What's going on here? Huh, you can't remember. Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden, and I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world. You even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair. Whoa, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
Too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little late for that.
Always messing around.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. Here. So when he went after him,
Could it be?
was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself? The only person I entrust with the secret of the outside world was Gonta. After that, Gonta got taken to the forest near mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. He was manipulating him. Oh. Protect everyone?
How'd this happen?
And they're going to remember secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way.
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. Because when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta agree. Academy that force students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But
And then Kokichi tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of their miseries while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta. That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
Get it?
Gonta took on the role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on.
Wait a minute, I still don't get what's happening. What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget? A lot of flashing that's happening. I think that's a bug that's happening. That's a bug. I'm just realizing.
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it. Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us. Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the Gonta... Damn it. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth? But now we don't know any more than when we started. Ooh, that was bad. Now, you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? You can't imagine the rest, right? I used Miyu and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Miyu and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored to ask. I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Miyu. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So, you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh, guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It is my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. This is where it happened. Sorry, going to so sorry. Wow, oh, that hurts even more. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... Gonta, sorry. Gonta, so sorry, Miyu. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake. Oh.
It can't be.
Gonta would never... You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall. What? Gonta idea?
Gonta.
Poor Konata. Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Miyu walk through the wall. Oh! Okay, this is where I was wondering, because it's like, how the fuck did the culprit know about the wall when Miyu didn't explain it to anyone? That was the one thing that made me really curious. So he saw her. Gonta tell Kokichi and he think of everything else. Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we made a pretty good team. Good? What's good about that? You're the worst. That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well...
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world?
Sorry.
Gonta no can tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Miyu. Gonta really did it.
Sorry.
Everyone, Gonta is so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta planned to save everyone fail. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta is stupid. So stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Sob. Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything. So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
It was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Miyu for that sake, you know. Enough of your shit. You made him kill her.
Please stop.
No, Gonta is bad. Cause Gonta kills someone. Gonta is murderer. It's true. Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Everyone.
Gonta is sorry for Gonta he fail everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry he make everyone suffer. Gonta so sorry. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of the villain is perfect for me. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Miu was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world. And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch. That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could. Okay, but you don't need to push everything onto Gonta to...
Please stop!
It's okay. Everyone, please, don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you... How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey!
So we're done yet? What?
And another thing.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just get a move on to the exciting stuff. The eagerly anticipating punishment time. Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then punish me too. Kokichi? I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I... It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself. For everyone's sake. That's all Gonta could do anymore.
But...
Just promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Alright, I promise.
Okay.
Alright, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment is gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs. That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming. What? My contractors are speeding up any minute.
Now then,
I prepared a
very special punishment.
Wait, please. I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta.
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset. He could protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time.
Sorry.
Gonta, love you all.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid. Oh, that's the thing that's depressing, is that he meant well. Oh, Jesus. Wild West Insecticide. What is this song? That's a little weird. A lot of weird shit is just happening. Oh, that's horrifying. Cyber Gonta is cute. He is adorable. That's fucking horrifying. Jesus. Gonta got stung multiple times, stabbed through the chest, and then burned. Surprise? What a twist, huh?
Really?
Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Dang it.
Wow, so sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children? Because lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing. That's why?
Got a minute?
Doesn't matter now. We don't have to give him the time. Yeah, we don't have the time to give him attention. Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later.
Damn it.
Why did it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Hey, Kokichi, why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it. I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret will push Gonta that far? Kokichi, if you really care for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... I don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying? You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
What?
Fake crying?
Because...
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What? Hey!
What did you mean? What really happened? Why did you make him do that? Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring.
Huh?
What are you...
Which means...
I gave Gonta an incentive, because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone, like what Gonta did,
I really don't get it.
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Then, why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he is really. Malice. His entire body, nothing but raw and unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others.
Seriously? Who the hell do you think you are?
Ben?
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrifice Miyu and
You're
Gonta.
so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Makiro?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Makiro.
Do you want to die?
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Makiro. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then Miyu and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths.
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths. Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls. Jesus, I can't fucking read.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito!
Oh. Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes. For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you were pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that?
Bastard. Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito? No, Maki! No, don't do it! What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side. Kaito, are you hurt?
You alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder? Sorry, my MP is at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic. Hey, why are you so worried about this pathetic
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi. What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi, and you'll always be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room.
Kaito!
Are you okay?
Huh?
Kaito?
Hey,
You don't look too well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
what?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine. Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said, I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Kaito doubled over, his knees gave out, and he collapsed hard. Cough. Cough, cough.
What?
Kaito? Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on, don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much, cut my throat or something. I don't know.
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink. I need a little of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with... Don't follow me.
Huh?
What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi. Kaito staggered off.
Well,
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way. Right, we'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito was just stressed out, is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought it could help. I wanted us all to survive. Poison? I have no idea. Cancer? I have no idea. It wasn't really explained what Kaito has. We'll probably figure out in the next chapter. Because it was revealed that he was coughing up blood in, I think, the end of chapter 3? So yeah, it was just last chapter where it was revealed that he's sick. And I wanted to so damn bad. I kept fighting for it, fighting for the truth. And this is what I get. We're trying to survive. We're just playing this stupid game, just like Kokichi.
Damn it!
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
This world is mine. Kokichi Oma. Damn. 4 hours. Alright, who's left? 7. Now we're left with 7. And I'll save. That was really, really depressing. I thought the one before was really... It wasn't actually that depressing, Chapter 3's trial. Chapter 2 was actually pretty sad. Chapter 1 was like, Jesus. It was like, Jesus fucking Christ. But, damn. It's just like a blow to the fucking gut. Alright. We Gucci, right? Right? I think we are. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, so time to say goodnight, good morning. I'll see you maybe tomorrow? Today? Because it's Thursday already? Alright, bye.